Have you ever wondered why some people can go to the very same conference, read the same book, and, do the same things as one person, and 5 years later, there is no change in their life, or those other people are living a life that's full of fulfillment and they're flourishing, whereas those who are not, they're discouraged, they're in a state of anxiety all the time. Ever wondered why that is? In this talk, I'm going to share with you the deep secret, which is not really a secret, but it's something that few people really know about, so that they can actually design their life based on these things. Taigwe, I'm Peta-Gay Roberts, and I'm Taino Arawak First Nation. I am a business, life, spiritual coach, and I help business owners, coaches, consultants, creatives, speakers align their business with who the creator says they are. And from heaven down to earth, rather than the other way around. And we make a lot of choices every single day of our lives. And the thing is, those choices that we make are based on, a lot of them are based on our past. Our past is reflecting our present and continues to go along creating our future unless we do something about it. So the two ancient pathways that will make or break your life, your business, your career, your finances, your relationships, your health, those two ancient pathways are alignment or misalignment with your destiny scroll. We all come from the Creator. Doesn't matter whether we believe in the Creator or not, whether we're atheists, whether we are Christians, Buddhists, or Muslim, or any other religion, whether we have a religion, we don't have a religion, whether we're New Age, whether we're in the occult, it does not matter one iota. Our spirit, who we all are, we are spirit beings with a soul living in this earthly portal. And yes, we do live in a portal. We have gates, we have windows, we have doors in this body. And when we are misaligned with the Creator, when our spirit and our soul are out of alignment, then we make all kinds of terrible decisions. You see, our Creator, we all came from out of Him. He is the Eternal One, the great mystery, we call Him. And the great mystery birthed us all from himself. And our spirit, which came from in him, our spirit is the light that he is. And our soul is the breath of the creator together, kind of like an egg. If you've ever seen the way an egg, the egg, what we call the white, or the clear part, and the yolk, it's hard to separate them completely. There's still a little bit of the white on around it, around the yolk. And then we've got the shell, which is the body. So we can use that as a representative because everything begins with a seed or an egg. So when our spirit that came from the creator came down into our mother's womb, our soul was not yet activated. But it got activated in alignment with our body when we're outside the womb. So we're talking around maybe 4 months or a little more, and it continues. When the myelin sheath on the neural pathways in the brain and in the spine, when they are created, when they are being formed, then, and that's usually outside the womb, and that's when myelination is when you, and they're getting all the information, they're taking in, there's no filters, they're just sucking in all the information around them, everything is new to them. And that's when, it's during that time that the myelin sheath is forming. So this is when their soul is starting to be activated and they're getting connected, more connected to the outside world than the spiritual realm a lot of the time. And interact with us. And those are the things that are going on at that time. So when we are misaligned, when our spirit, which is supposed to be in the front, supposed to be in the lead and guiding us, because heaven to earth, from the creator down, that is the alignment that it's supposed to be. The creator speaks to our spirit, and then our soul carries out, executes the tasks and all the things here. Our spirit does not need our brain or our body, really. It can function without it, but in this world, to do stuff, yes. But to think, feel, choose, operate, it doesn't require our brain at all. It does require our soul, and in the sense of, and our soul is our mind, will, emotions, intellect, our heart. We have an emotional heart and a cognitive heart, and our heart is all part of our soul. So as we think in our heart, so we are. And our soul does not have the same agenda as the spirit. Our spirit wants to do the things that the creator has said, wants to follow our destiny scroll, wants to follow the things that the creator has planned for us. But our soul tends to want to do the things based on past programming. So as we grow as children, our parenting that we have, the things that our parents, our siblings, our friends, our teachers, our preachers, pastors, the leaders in our lives, all the things around us, our experiences, if we've gone through abuse, if we've gone through any traumas, those things tend to form what I call a perceived identity. And we tend to forget about our absolute identity, which is who our Creator says we are. And who our Creator says we are will lead us to the right destination. And this feather is what I'm going to use as a prop to demonstrate this. So this path, this is the Creator, and his path for us. It is a straight path. It's not crooked in the sense of you're going to go zigzag this way, that way, waste time over here because you're distracted and then get derailed over there. No. This is the path of our spirit going in alignment with the Creator's path for us. And this is the soul. And you see that it's smaller. All of these represent paths that we can go down. So we're allowing our soul to lead. Then our soul will lead us down many paths that are the wrong path. And when we go in the direction of our spirit, with our spirit in front, the path that we take will be in alignment with our destiny scroll, with who the Creator says we are, our absolute identity. We follow the path of our absolute identity and who the Creator says we are and what we can do. Then we are in alignment. Our spirit is then governing our soul. But when our soul is gone off into all kinds of directions and it's not in alignment with our spirit, we're out of alignment. And we can't go anywhere. We go into all kinds of situations. We find love in all the wrong places. We look for coaching courses, endless coaching courses, because we think we need another course, or we need another trainer, or we need another something. Yes, our soul does need to understand that. It needs to learn, but it doesn't need to be endlessly looking for something else because it feels it's not enough. So when our spirit and our soul are in alignment with the Creator's plans for us, then our path is straight, and that will make our life, business, relationships, health, finances, and all the things work. If we're out of alignment, we're misaligned, they won't work. Some things may be going well, like you may be able to make the money, but you have rotten relationships and can't find the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. Or you find the one you want to be with, but then your finances are all over the place. Or your health, because you've worked so hard to make the money that you're now out of alignment again. So aligning with your destiny scroll, with who the Creator says you are, and what's His plan for you, that's going to be your ticket so that you make, not break, your life, your business, your health, your wealth, your relationships. And if you find yourself in a place where you feel misaligned and you would like some help to get that back into alignment, you can contact me through Messenger, Facebook, and I'm under Peta-Gay Roberts. My business Facebook is Sacred Warrior Transformational Coaching. And I'm going to drop my website, and you can reach out to me there and have a call with me. It's a complimentary call, a strategy call. Thank you.